Hey guys, it's Emily from Brinco Farm, and today I am here to talk about spatchcocking a chicken. This is something that I've promised you guys for a long time, and today is the day. We're going to make this happen. Alright, so what I've got here is one of our broilers that we've raised. It is a Cornish cross. We feed non-GMO, corn-based diet, and they're cage-free. They usually average around 5 pounds a bird. So we've got that. We've got my pan that we're going to roast this bird in. I've got some paper towels we're going to use, a pair of kitchen shears that are really good and sharp. You can also use a knife, but kitchen shears are just a little bit smoother. And then we've got seasoning, poultry seasoning. This is one that I make. It's got sea salt and sage and lemon balm, and the herbs are from our farm. And then when I'm working with chicken or any kind of raw meat, I like to have, a damp rag handy, and also I like to have my trash can close by. So we're just going to get after it. So we're going to cut the backbone. Alright, so anatomy of the chicken. This here's the breast when the legs are pointing up. You can see that nice big breast meat. The wings are pointing up. Okay, so what we want is the backbone, which is on the other side, and it's right down the middle. Okay, so now we're going to take our scissors. And you can feel, especially if you feel on the inside, you'll feel that bone. And just cut on either side of the backbone. It's going to take a little bit of effort. These aren't my best pair of shears. There we go. Now you can take this backbone and just put it in the pan and roast again. Okay, and this bird still has scissors in it, so I'm just going to pull those out. So there's like heart, lungs, kidneys, all that. So I'm going to put that right here. And then I'm just going to set this bird, so I'm turning it forward. I'm going to set it in the pan like this. Okay, now you can take this backbone and just put it in the pan, in the roasting pan. Okay, and this bird still has the gizzards in it, so I'm just going to pull those out. So there's like the heart, lungs, kidneys, all that. So I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm just going to set this bird, so I'm turning it over, and I'm going to set it in the pan like this. And I'm going to pause so I can get a close-up for you. Okay, so here we have the bird laid out, but it's still kind of sitting up there in the middle, so we're just going to kind of put some pressure down on that breast, and you'll hear it pop or feel it crack. So, okay, so now everything is laying nice and flat in that pan. You can kind of tuck the wings in there a little bit. Now, with our paper towel, we're going to pat the chicken dry. Okay, so this is what our chicken looks like. We've cut the backbone out, and the backbone is now here beside it. We're going to go ahead and leave that in the pan because it'll add some nice juices. Alternatively, you could boil it in water and get some broth out of that. That way, you'll also get some this way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to season the chicken, and I've got the seasoning already measured out into a bowl, so we don't have to worry about contaminating the container after we've cut our chicken. And we're just going to be really liberal with this and sprinkle it on. There's probably 2 or 3 tablespoons in here. We're just going to really sprinkle that on there. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to rub it in a little bit. Okay, so this chicken is now officially spatchcocked and is ready to go in the oven. It is good to let it sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes before you put it in the oven so that it goes in at room temperature. After that 30 minutes, I'm going to put it into a 425 degree oven for about 45 minutes. So around the 40-minute mark, I will check the temperature of the thickest part of the breast. Check that, and when the temperature on your thermometer reads 160, that's when you can go ahead and pull the chicken out of the oven. Now, you do want your chicken to be to 165 degrees before you eat it. That's kind of the recommended temperature for chicken, but go ahead and pull your chicken out of the oven at that 160 degree mark, and then tent it with tin foil and let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes, and that will allow it to finish cooking those last 5 degrees and will prevent overcooking. The chicken, even if you don't tent it, is going to continue to cook. Once you pull it out of the oven, it doesn't just stop immediately. So if you wait until the chicken is 165 degrees coming out of the oven, it's going to continue to cook, and you'll gain another 5 or 10 degrees, which will potentially dry out your chicken. I'll see you back here in about 45 minutes when this chicken comes out of the oven, and we'll show you what it looks like then.